All right. What is up, everybody? Hey, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. My name is Josh, Flips, Finds, and Fun. We're going to see who else. All right. Let's go ahead and mute that. All right. So, yeah, just going to be here live, hanging out. We'll see who else wants to join in tonight. Going to do a little bit of Q&A. Going to have a little bit of fun. Really just taking the opportunity to, yes, I did not, I did not lie. I got one bag here, another bag here, and another bag here. So we'll definitely get into some My Little Pony fun. But yeah, let's see here. Got a few people joining in. Love to see who's in the chat. If you're hanging out, I appreciate it. It's a fun Sunday night. I know there's probably other stuff happening on YouTube right now. I just wanted to bring this as an opportunity. I've been listing, been having fun. Oh, yep, my countdown ended. So, but yeah, knocking out some listing goals, really just working on. I've put 75 on that board, and I don't think I've hit it yet. But my wife and I have kicked off this week really strong. If we count today, we're already at like 25. What's up, Justin Time? Flippin'? How you been, Justin? Yep, just having a little bit of fun here. Gonna be kind of opening up some. They're small bags, but 3 small bags. My Little Pony. Found these at a thrift store. They bag stuff up like likewise things. I was gonna do this for the Littlest Pet Shop stuff that I have. All these little guys, but there were so many. Oh, thanks, man. Awesome. You guys got to go check this guy out. Guy will make custom tape dispensers for you. Does incredible stuff. Can't wait, man. I really can't. And then we got Ken, Mr. Bill in the house. So yeah. I want to open it up every time and really just open it up for any questions you may have when you're ready to start getting into these bags of the My Little Ponies. If you want to see some more of the Littlest Pet Shop, I like I said, picked up 107 of these for $9. I have listed maybe 20 of them, and my listings, if they sell, I'm already at $80 or $90. So yeah, this is going to be a couple $100. My wife said, "You say it too casual. You only paid $9." Well, that's the reseller of life. It's kind of how it goes. But yeah, I don't know much about My Little Pony, so I wanted to do this little live. I put it on Instagram. A couple people voted for it. Yeah, do a live. Do a live showing all of the My Little Pony stuff that came in, and I'm hoping we'll get a few more people in. Some of you that know how to comp stuff pretty quickly, I can look them up. I just don't want to make that a boring show. But yeah, hope everybody's been doing well. Yeah, Justin, I see that there. It can get you, man. It really can. But life's been pretty good. Sales been pretty good. My wife gave me this, the fun comment, and that's when you know you're sourcing good stuff. She said, so I love it when, because she's on my eBay app as well. She helps with listing and stuff like that. She goes, I love it when weird things sell. 2 vintage picnic table covers, the red checkerboard ones that are, pretty fun and stuff like that. Two of those sold, and got some good money for them. I think I paid $1 for both of them. Sold them for like 14 bucks. So yeah. I feel you can. I might hit him up on Instagram. If you guys know Uncle B, let me see if I can message him real quick. Just gonna tell him live now, buddy. Yeah, it definitely is, man. Always good to find some different items and things like that. That's why I see stuff and I review other people's videos and check out what they're showing and talking about. Littlest Pet Shop. I saw one thing at one time and I saw this entire bag. I got some decent ones if you know anything about it. I mean, these little Cocker Spaniels here. I got one of those listed for 20 bucks. I think that one goes for 12. I mean, these things weigh like 0.4 ounces. They're incredibly easy to ship. I don't mind doing free shipping. It's going to cost me like $3.50 max. Been doing some bulk lots of them, so just having a lot of fun. But yeah, it's been good so far. But yeah, put your questions in. Love to answer them. I see one here. Have you done a sale on your store? Doing my first one for the week, 10% off. Got 4 items sold right away. I have done that before. I've, she check out Cat the Nurse Flipper. She does really good with that. She likes to, say a $20 item. She'll mark it up to like 25 to increase the price, and then she could run like a 20% off or something like that. So she still almost gets her comp price. I did one when I had a few like higher priced items. So for me, 40, 50, 60 to $100 items, and I was running like a 20% off deal on those, just because I was like, man, I pretty much don't pay over $15. Like if something sells for like 100, I might pay 40, something like that. So if I run a 20% off of 100, I'm knocking 20 bucks off. So I don't mind on that kind of comp price. So I did a selection of a few items. If y'all saw my awesome wife just slip in, she's working hard. She's actually going to be doing listing behind me because she's been like go mode. She's going to go steam a few shirts real quick. And then we have our little photo booth over there. If you watched the last video, that's what she's been taking care of, listing clothing. It's not the most fun for me. So she knows how to knock that stuff out. She's getting better and better. So we're seeing some of that stuff, and I love working as a team. So Flips finds fun as the company. It's really a family thing. It really is. So it's a lot of fun. All right. Let's see here. So we got a few people in the chat. Any other fun stuff that you want to know about me, my wife, my family, my sales? I'm an open book. I don't mind any of that. If you want me to get into the My Little Pony stuff, let me know, man. I'm excited. There's probably a few fakes in there. I was kind of looking on the outside of the bag. I was trying to see what was tagged, but I know for sure there's some good ones in there. These are none of the new ones. They're from what I can see, looking on some of the feet, I think they're all the 2007 Hasbro line. So looking through that, I don't know much about them. Not that I bought them blind. I just didn't take the time to like look through the bag and price them out and stuff. I kind of just typed in My Little Pony 2007 Hasbro, looked at sold comps and kind of scrolled through. I am all 3 bags combined. I'm invested 10 bucks. So, with the amount that I have, if I got $3 a piece, I'm doing great. So I'm totally fine with that. I think I could actually, I could sell them for 75 cents each and still be doing fine. So should be good there. Let's see. Yeah, thanks, Justin. Team is good. Working as a team is great. Hey, Ken, How's that video coming along? I'm ready to see that thing, man. SSK promo. You are the man. Let's see who else. Dun, 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 dun. Come and hang out with me live. Flips, finds, and fun. If you ain't got nothing else to do, having a good little fun time. Come and hang out with me live. Flips, finds, and Carolina Hustler up in the house. What's going on, Marie? Carolina, and like sometimes I'm bad. I look at handles and I forget names because I know I've chatted with you before. Tell me, how did those 2 golf carts go, man? Like those things, shipping wise, you can list them online. I think I shipped mine out for $37, something like that. But man, those things look like they were in really good shape. Awesome, 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 awesome. Case, there you go. I get all like the Chris's and everybody else together. But yeah, just hanging out. Like I said, been knocking out listing. How have you guys? How's your listing been? Have you been like trying to get back in? I've had to get back into swing after coming back from vacation. Cause what did I say? My goals are 75 items a week, doing it at a part-time pace. Now with these Littlest Pet Shop, I can knock out a bunch of listings, easy small listings, but I only listed like 37 items last week. I was still like vacation funk mode. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. All right. Well, we got a few people here. Let's go ahead and bust open the first bag. Does anybody know about My Little Pony stuff? That's my question. Has anybody had any success selling it? Like I know good old Jimmy, Uncle B. I mean Jimmy's the toy guy. Oh, that's a good one. 7 items a day. Yeah, I feel you. My wife kind of surprised me. I had mentioned to her we were looking for since I've redone this and we're redoing another office for her. We've actually been working on getting some office chairs, and I was like, hey, we could check by Goodwill. And she surprised me. We were doing home projects. I didn't go sourcing at all on Friday. Friday and Saturday are my days off. I worked on the office all day Friday. Saturday, she, hey, Jennifer, how's it going? Saturday, she said, well, let's go to Goodwill and check on those. And, I brought that IKEA bag. You know it. And I was able to go find some pretty good stuff. That's when I found these My Little Pony, like these bags. So I was just kind of like, oh, thanks. We went to 3 different thrift stores. Total surprise to me. But part of the goal of not going out on Friday was to work on those death piles. I saw what you were saying here. Yeah. I had stuff in 3 different rooms. No fun. What's up, Matt? How's it going? I'll say we got 12 people in here. At any point in time, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like I said, open book. I'll tell you about sales, successes, failures. Thank you guys. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm pretty sure all of you are. I surpassed the 300 mark hanging out in the live chat the other night. It grew a little more today. We're seeing good things. I want to do a contest for the 500 subs. I feel like at this pace, it'll be coming up pretty cool. And I want to do a really sweet giveaway. I'll be hinting more towards that as we hit that 400 mark. But super excited. Matt doing good. Really just been hanging out, listing. Since I got home, I'm a full-time pastor, part-time eBay seller. So we had an evening service. I'm an online pastor, so it was online. I was doing that and then got to listing right after that service was over. Had some dinner, and now wanting to chat with you guys. I'm waiting for the phone to just buzz because sales, So we'll work on that. Man, that is funny. You asked that. Before I was listing the other stuff, I was actually listing some Hot Wheels. I forgot I had a box up on the top of my rack that I had some Hot Wheels in there. And since I'd forgot about them, my son, he loves Hot Wheels. I had some of the series ones, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right here, these are the then and now. These are just 2 Dodge Vipers. I was doing 2-packs, 4-packs. Unless you find a really rare single one, I wouldn't list it. I like to double them up. I mean, I do 2-packs. I put them in like this. Like these 2, if I were to list these right now, I'd probably ask $455. I'm only invested about 70 cents a piece on these. I got a box of 24, 25 for 20 bucks. Pulled out my good ones that would sell for $4, $5, $6. But I lot either in 2s, 4s, or 6s. And a hint that I've seen is likewise series, if they have a series. If they don't, I would do likewise types of vehicles. If you have Mini Coopers and you have a ton of Mini Coopers, I would put all those together. If you have duplicates, I was so surprised when I looked up lots of 2s and 3s. Some of them were the same exact car, duplicates of the same car. Whether that's a collector or trying to fulfill, every type, I don't know. But Hot Wheels do pretty good. I like to be the master of learning from other people. I want to check what sold, how they sold it, what their photos were like. But I just know for shipping, I think once you go over 5 cars in the pack, we're talking about packages. If you're selling them loose, that's different. But I can get about 5 in a package under £1. That's been the most success. The most I've gotten in one box was I think 6 of them in one box. They call them chase cars. That's big money ones. Yeah. What's up, Krillin? Thanks for hanging out, man. No problem, buddy. Just answering some questions. That's my awesome wife working hard. That's her hand. She's waving. Justin says, looking for ones facing the opposite direction. Yes, some of the rare ones do really well. They do. And if you can find the rare color, so if you look up your make and model car, they would do some alternate colors on some of them that can, if it goes for like $5, you might be able to get like 8, 9 for it. So really good tip there, Justin. Wait, I'm going to get into the first little bag of My Little Ponies. Like I said, I'm $10 in. We're going to see what this turns out to be in total. Okay. Let's open the cheapest one first because I think it does have a fake one in there. When you buy these, what's up? What's up? When you buy these blinds, all right, first up, and the part that I really like is that most of these have accessories. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know much about these. And they're falling in the floor already. But these, like I said, I think they're all from 2007. This one's got the birthday balloons there. With this accessory outfit, I just took the other piece off. There they go. They're all falling. And we officially... There's my man. Jimmy, if you have a moment, you could jump in, buddy. Let me know if you want to. Gotta have brushes. Yes. Uh, let's see. Went to dumpster diving on my channel and I found a $200 desk. Man, that is good. There's some people in the chat that have been asking about uh, some desks ever since I was just kind of, I got this desk for free. So finding one in the dumpster, that really, really works. Thanks so much, Matt. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the ponies do need good hair. All right, this one, like I said, they're with all the outfits. I don't know if that's going to bring any additional value. Yeah, it's got the little yellow hearts there. I'll put the outfit back on. There's another one. Oh, and guess what? It's another fake. Gosh. Now this one's not fake. Here we go. Yeah, with the musical notes. I got you, man. Got to get that thing downloaded. But yeah, like I said, though, Jimmy picked up all these for 10 bucks. So really just looking at how I did all over. Oh, how am I telling if they're fake? Great question, great question. So if you can see it on the camera, you see that nice little stamp right there? My Little Pony, 2007 Hasbro, right there. Now see this one? That's kind of, you can tell a little bit in the face. They don't put as much detail. And then you'll see a nice little Terra Toy China just stamped on there. This one's even cheaper. Yeah, it's like etched in there, made in China. So those we'll toss to the side. So we got two good ones. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, fake Little Ponies. China got it covered. All right, we will get into the next bag, which is looking very promising. Jimmy, if you see any like ooh-wees, you gotta throw a big what in there if there's some rare ones. Because I told you guys they do good jobs on the fakes. But like I said, I got these in a bag lot. This one even has like sunken eyes. It's kind of creepy. But here we go. And Jimmy, if the another question, if the accessories do well, I'll have to look that up. So here's another one. This is an authentic one with crazy hair. Yep. Hey, Try Flippers, thanks for hanging out. Got the butterfly stamp. You can see it right there with like a skirt and everything else. And then we've got this one I was pretty pumped about. This is one I saw through the bag that I thought might do pretty good. Yeah, I got this one, which revealed unicorn with its clothing. I don't know if it's original. And then has the hearts all the way down the side. Thanks so much, Matt. Appreciate that. So there we go. We got 4 solid ones. But yeah, tons and tons of accessories. I'll have to see if this is all My Little Pony as well. I think it is. But tons and tons. There's a helmet. There's some more good stuff. And guys, if you're enjoying at least the content of some blind bag openings, there's a Pegasus right there. Oh, that's a good question. If I can, if it's not too tough, I would try to at least brush it. I don't know if I'd go any further than that. I really just compare it to condition and price. Like if there was a rare one and it was kind of mangled and it still brought in 15 bucks, sure. And that's just because I'm part-time. If you were to see my desk with the littlest pet shop over here, I still have about, I don't know, 60 or 70 of those to list. I just got a reason I was saying, if you like this, and we'll keep going, I have 4 bags of vintage fishing lures that I have not, well, I opened one bag for a second just to look in there. So really it comes down to time. If I had more time, I'd probably do a stand-up job. I mean, as good as I could do. So far we got 5 good ones. There's another authentically fake one from China. Toss that one there. And now the big old bag. Good little tip there. Soak the hair in fabric softener. And water for a couple minutes and brush. Oh, it looks great. Just see how it looks on the picture. Hey, a duplicate. Another one with the nice little balloons on the back. Takes some work. Guys, go subscribe to Jennifer Hayes, best moderator in the business. She does an outstanding job. Another duplicate, I think. Yeah. Unicorn. This one does not have the hearts all the way down. Just one on the hip there. All right, let's see here. And maybe another one by chance. There we go. Another one there. And then I gotta look up that little symbol when they have the little clothes hanger on the foot. Bunch more outfits, bunch more accessories, bunch more. I'm dropping stuff. There we go. More shoes. Another one with the flower logo and some crazy hair. Went to bed at 4 a.m. That was me. I forgot what night. Tuesday night, maybe? Not that late. But it was a long night. And then last but not least, a good looking fake. So 1, 2, 4. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 fake ones. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 real ones. Dun dun dun. But now, like I said, any other questions and answers for myself, and I'll even let me point the correct way. Mrs. Flips will even answer whatever questions you have. I'll break her away from her giant listing party. But yeah, what kind of stuff are you guys interested in? What's up, Gary, on the West Coast, hanging out? What other stuff like are you guys interested in? product-wise, you know, I love my shoes. I deal with some vintage stuff. I got a few vintage alarm clocks to list. Both of these are working with that cassette player. Yeah. Wife's doing some clothing now. Let me get these. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna look them up after this. If I were to guess, I think I could probably make off of 9. I don't know. Even if I got like, I don't know, $4 each, I can make 20 some bucks, $30. I'm hoping there's one of those diamond in the rough. Let me put together this stand real quick. Dealing with fishing lures, I'm gonna hurt myself. All right. Overloaded with plush. I feel you, man. I've been doing hit or miss with plush. I've been finding some good stuff, some stuff I took a chance on, and it was a dud. I think I showed a few people were like, man, that Simba one will do really good, and it was worth like $5. But then I picked up some more Build-A-Bear, non-bears, Build-A-Bear, and a video game Boo the Ghost. What is all this? Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It's a rack for fishing lures. Sorry, one last. All right. I was hearing from a few people that fishing lures would bring in some good money. I just have to go through vintage or not, or condition, stuff like that. This was a great deal from my #1 subscriber. Yes, my #1 subscriber loves to go find stuff. And now that he can find stuff and haggle a good deal, he lets me buy it directly from him. I love that. That I just get to work with them. My wife is just working hard. And he found all these fishing lures. I'll show you this one. Get the light down. $4. She had $4 on every single one, 77 in total. And then she says, I'll give them to you for $2 each, so 140 bucks. So then he kind of looked around, he looked them over, and she said 100 bucks. And he says, well, I don't know, I got to get back home, and will you take 80? She said, yeah, and she threw the rack in with it, so. Yes, I've heard that some wooden lures will do really well. There's a few in here. They're pretty, it's a popper. They're pretty funky looking. I don't know if some of these are homemade, how old they are. They had little 2 hooks. I think let's see, I'm going to give somebody else the opportunity. Jump in, guys. And don't forget, Yakov and I, Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Jake and Josh show. If you didn't know, Yakov Benz, his name's Jake. One of my good buddies. Brother from another mother. He gets to hang out. He's in New York. I'm down here in Virginia. And we just have a good time talking about our family, talking about stuff like that. And we're working on our new show to have some interview time. I would love for some of you, if you're interested, to jump on the calendar. I got about 8 or 9 people now. I'm going to be announcing the first guest tomorrow. And I'm just excited. We want to do it more so we can get to know people, not just what they sell, but just stuff about people. But yeah, I dropped the link right there in StreamYard. If you want to jump in, let me know. I mean, these are some like crazy looking things right here. I mean, that one's gotta be old. Look at the way it's like, ooh, hinged on the bottom. I'm only gonna pull out the cool looking ones. I mean, because it's like a chain necklace right there. Oh man. Oh man. I'm just gonna hang all those. Oh, and I never made a video about it. I'll tell everybody. I didn't even put it on Instagram, guys. Did I tell everybody what my like? Do you think that item was the highest sale so far that we've done? We did the golf cart. Can't remember what that was for. It beat the Yeezys. Are those? Hey, what's up, Sonny B? Just found about 20 WWE figures for $5. Been selling one about every couple of days. Hey, that is good to know. I don't want to pull that whole box out, but Jimmy and I did a live. Whew. I have 83 wrestling figures and a wrestling ring sitting in a box, like right here, that I haven't even started listing yet. Mississippi Gypsy, what are you listing those on? Are you listing them on eBay, Macari? I know Poshmark started doing toys. Let me know. Let me know what you're selling those on. Did those come out of your tackle box? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Are those? If I were to look over them, I bet you I could find a few. Look. Not what I wanted to happen. There we go. And you have carpeted floors. You don't want fishing hooks to drop. Some of these are, Justin, some of these are so old. It's hard to say. This is a Rebel. That's what it says on this one. That's the first one I've seen with a good mark. That one would be good to look up. But like this old spoon bait, no real markings on it. I mean, they're pretty sweet. Only eBay. Okay, good, good, good. On the side of the road. Nice. What kind of toys? What kind of toys were they? I'll hop to the second bag. Thanks so much, Matt. Matt is the man. The skirt is dry rotted on this, which is a good sign on age. This is a hula popper. I've seen these before. But yeah, when the fixtures are attached like that, kind of shows me that they've got some good I dropped it and another one caught it. Yeah, this is another of the Rebel Double Deep. And get it unhooked from that crayfish. Yeah, Rebel Double Deep. I'll put a few of these to the side. Guys, when you're doing your listing, I've been using it recently, especially when I got to the little pet shop toys. You know, because I'll just give you an example. Wait, this will be a better example. I'll show you some of the monkeys. Because like when you're trying to look up little pet shop, and all three of these are different. How are you looking those up? They don't come with a number. I know they have a database. When you're doing your comps, of course you can scan a barcode. Have any of you used the like take a photo, and you take a photo of the item and you try to get like a clear picture of it? Has that been working for you? It worked about 70% of the time on these. And so I'm thinking, if I did it on the fishing lures, will it pick up the color? Will it pick up the differential, like in the size or the shape? Because for toys, it's helped me a ton. It really has. Oh, that's good right there, Case. Paw Patrol, Disney plush dolls. Lots of Disney stuff. Nice. Yeah, I think there was a rumor going around there like Paw Patrol is going to be canceled, and everybody was trying to buy it. Yes, sir. Let me make sure I am sub to you as well, Matt. Yeah. Google Lens. Nah. Okay. Fan hit or miss. Yeah. I only do it when it's stuff that's going to be like harder to identify. Like I was thinking if I could get for the My Little Ponies like a clear shot that has, you know, its tag on there, or, you know, its emblem, if it would be able to pick them up and, you know, just track them down instantly for me. Oh, here we go. Where you at, Ken? Some of the paint's wearing off. Kutski? Kutski Lazy? Check that out. That's a wooden spoon right there. That little dip bill. Only reason I know, sad part is some of the paint's coming off. But it does have its name right there. Andy in the house. How's it going, West Coast, Andy? Ooh. Andy, I got a book bag that might have your name on it. I want to keep it for myself, but my wife said the Nike one. See?
I like it.
She knows. She knows Andy. Because Andy, when you point out the shoes and you're like, ooh, what size? But yeah, I might have a book bag with your name on it, man. Yeah, but some of these like crawfish and stuff don't have any markings on them. That's a plastic one. I like that green though. West Coast 2. I like doing these late nights because I get everybody from like the you know, I appreciate, you know, Carolina being in here and stuff, but I'm like, I get a lot of, you know, the West Coast crowd, folks over in, you know, Colorado, Washington, California. I love it. You know, and for my full-time job, like I said, I'm an online pastor. I connect with everybody across the globe. We, to date, I think we've had about 40 countries that tune in for our church services. So I love connecting with people everywhere. Yeah. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Washington State. Yes, I remember that. I remember that now. I couldn't tell you the exact city, but there's a nice lady that joined us for church from the West Coast. She waits into our later services on the East Coast, so they work for us. But yeah, just hanging out, opening some lures. I already did some My Little Ponies. If you want to see those, let me know. Don't mind showing them. This one's a little beat up. Here's another wooden one. But he's cracked on the side. Otherwise, really pretty. Just looks like, oh, I know exactly what they did. This thing was jammed in the mouth. Somebody grabbed it with some like vice grips or something. Fluffy OO, is that how you say it? Just double checking. But the good sign, whenever you're buying a large lot of stuff, the good sign is always, if I find a few wooden ones, that means there are more. But yeah, another popper. Another slew of them. That's another wooden one. But no, not seeing the Rapalas though. I mean, some of them are close. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Ken. I mean, it was pretty sweet. Yeah, a lot of these Rebels though. Ton of these, if you could see it. The Rebel logo. Don't know the age. Oh, there's another one. That thing's pretty sweet. Look at that old fantail jig. It had real feathers. That spoon spinner. Man. These are just sweet to probably display. They're pretty awesome. Oh, but as I was saying before I got myself distracted. Yes, sold a Japanese karaoke machine. Anybody want to guess at the price? Japanese karaoke machines shipped out to a guy in Arizona. I'll tell you the sold price. So before shipping, I'll tell you it weighed 19 pounds. Buyer paid $64 in shipping. Hey, Case, I have been. When did we list our first thing? February 1st? Officially on eBay. Yeah. February 1st, I think. Super pumped. It was just, I said, all right, let's get into eBay. I sold a few things here and there on Facebook Marketplace. Nothing really on eBay. And I just went hard, like from the get-go. I started with things around the house. It's my biggest piece of advice I tell to people. Start around your house. What's up, Yakov? What's up, buddy? Mississippi Gypsy. Following up a 300. Like you just said one of my lures was worth 300? Cool. But yeah, I started in February. And, you know, I was bit by the bug. I love selling some larger stuff on, like I said, Facebook Marketplace. But the coolest part was like, let's find some things around the house. And I sold that first thing and I made 10, 15 bucks back. And started easy. I will say, if you want to get into it, unless you have a lot of stuff in your house, you're going to need a little bit of like startup capital. I was spending like 50 bucks a week, so probably $200 a month sourcing, but I was only going after stuff. Yes, of course, some like terrible buys, but I was going after stuff that I either watched Harry Tornado, like part-time pickers, watching Matt out there, finding just hey, these guys say this stuff sells well. Let me try. And guess what? It sold. Some of the stuff didn't. What's up, Chris? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Just going through some fishing lures right now. But shortly after that case, I hit my first $1,000 week. I remember when I hit my first, I was racing to hit 3,000 in sales in 30 days. I got really close. I think I got like 2,800 bucks. Since then, what is it? August now. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So we're in month 7, right over halfway. I've done a little over 14,000 in sales. Ramped it up pretty hard. I've never caught up to my sold yet. I stay at like that 330, 340 in solds. I just got my listings up to 320. And that's with listing another 40 items in the last 2 days. So grinding hard, going hard, doing what I can. Drop it in again. If anybody wants to hang out. Just doing big openings, big reveals, hanging out. But I'm going to have to look it up real fast. I'm seeing so many of these. So many of these. It's Rebel Lures. What, you trying to do a pre-show before the show, Yakov? Let's see. And we're going to see what the comps are. Will I be pleasantly surprised? Okay, not bad. Since most of these, anybody want Yakov to jump in? You want to get a taste for what the Josh and Jake show is? The Rebel Crickets do well. These guys, and I'm going to pick up a ton of these, but I'm seeing sets of, hey, what's up, Aaliyah Lee? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining in. But this main green one here, or these little poppers, set of 4, they're selling for 20 bucks all day, every day. All right, well, we're gonna let my buddy Yakov Benz jump into.
It's dark outside.
What are you sourcing at night now?
Not exactly. More like driving home from somewhere. Yeah, dressed up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Did you have a good dinner or something?
Yeah, went out. Took the wife out. She took me out, and she's driving, and I'm holding the phone and talking to you.
Oh, nice, nice. She's so sweet and nice.
Yes, I have a very kind wife who lets me source sometimes.
Here's a Cast Master, if anybody knows what that is. I am really thankful that you came to join the channel. Welcome.
This is a preview of what you get on Tuesdays. You should come on Tuesdays also.
Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You know Josh and Jake show.
You know it, right? You know it, Yakov, right? Right?
Bang. Oh, freezing up. I froze up. Did I unfreeze?
Might be you.
Yeah, it is definitely now. I'm on a bridge.
What's up, Calvin?
Calvin, he's showing us My Little Ponies. He's not showing us Caps. I don't know why.
Oh, I still have that box of hats over there, okay? Just a little bit.
Calvin wants you to show us all the hats. He wants to see them again.
Well, I'm waiting for the other ones to come in.
Oh, you ordered another box?
Yeah, I won a box not too long ago. Yeah, don't know the total, right? Where's the cop car lights? We did that for the 300th subscriber, and then everybody said I was gonna give them a seizure.
I could show you lights of cars if you want. I'm driving. I'm not driving. My wife's driving.
Ooh, I already know for sure that is money right there.
It looks big.
That's a vintage deep sea lure.
Wow, you did all your research already, huh?
No. I've just looked up lures in general. You know, watch other people's videos and learn. And the fish, like deep sea lures, the big ones, they sell twice as good as like your little freshwater. All
I
right,
don't see any big stuff by me.
all right, Calvin. Because Calvin, I think you missed the hat debut the last time, and I did pick up a few more. Calvin, I'll go pick out. They're in that box right there. I'll pick out 5 hats for you, and I'll bring them over. Calvin, you tell me what you think, okay?
Josh, I just wanted to stop by to say hi, so I really got to get going back into the house.
You, buddy.
All right, I'll see you later. All right.
All right, man.
We'll see you. Bye.
See you Tuesday.
Bye.
One, two, three. My wife just picked up 4. Oh, cool. All right, Calvin, this is for you. And I got more than 5. No, not putting her to work. That's my awesome wife. She's the clothes lister. She does so great. she's learning and working on it. This is my photo booth right behind me. We put another one over there so we can kind of do dual work. What did Joe say, my dad? So if you can score it, it will be a double score. Okay, yeah. All right, here we go, Calvin. So I just grabbed a few random ones, but I got the vintage CSX transportation hat. I got a ton of these. Only tag is Stitch Design. Don't know what that one is. I got this Nova Scotia, the Blue Nose 2. Got the padded trucker hat on a youngin headwear. Check that tag. That tag is beautiful. Let's get into the goods. They're just a random one. Just random. My wife actually found this one yesterday. Check out that Vineyard Vines Kentucky Derby hat. Boom. No problem, man. Not Calvin. Now we're getting to some sweet ones. This is a 05, so it's not too old, but it's Virginia Tech Sugar Bowl, Nokia Stadium. Nike with the Nike tag, Dad Hat. Specialties Beach Shop, Long Beach, North Carolina. On another one of those youngin'. The inside padding is falling apart on this. Otherwise, bro, you want to talk about one of the nicest hats? Yeah, thumbs up for safety. CSX train station. Got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus Cincinnati Reds, April 9th, 2001, PNC Park. Yeah, not bad. And now my two favorite. That blaze orange CSX trucker cap. What's up, Frank? Yeah. Tag right there. For Calvin. Calvin, you ready? Check that beast out. Yeah. Look at the 3 stripes all the way around. Made in the USA. The tag is made out of paper. Like, it's straight up like a paper tag. Ooh, that's a great question. That's a good one that I know Calvin would ask. I do mine general. I just really work on the description because people will look up like I want to see how they're gonna look it up. So like instantly on this hat, I'm putting Richard Petty, I'm putting STP, I'm putting NASCAR. I'm just putting that in the description. Category, I'll go a little bit deeper, but for this one, I'm putting Train Station Vintage CSX. It's a big company. Trucker hat, you know, all the fun stuff. Yep, great way to do it right there. Vintage snapback, trucker mesh, 3-stripe, NASCAR, Richard Petty. What do I want the what? Okay. Ooh. in my personal opinion, I would not do NASCAR. Sorry, I just jumped to the bottom. NASCAR apparel is hit or miss for me, and people, they'll put a watch on it and then they'll sit there for forever. Find an end of the world run hat, grab it. I'm sure across the state, but in Long Beach, Washington, definitely. Yep, search sold comps in the category. It sold once. Its chances are good to sell again. Hey guys, if you like hats, I got more hats. Coastal Sporting Goods, another Southport, North Carolina. Oh yeah, it's got heavy paint on it. I don't know what that one is. Turfland, horse racing, I guess. No good tag on it. Another nice, clean white hat. Carolina Freight. Carolina Freight. Snapback. Nice vintage NC State Wolfpack. Nice little snap. I don't know what tag this is. There's a tag there. Carolina Freight. I got a bunch of them, man. Got that nice little Jordan hat. Still got to list this thing. Jordan logo. That Oklahoma Sooners. Got that Illinois. On that front row tag. I'm dropping them. R.J. Corman. That's the Railroad Company. Kentucky with the embroidered brim. Louisville Promotions. And he just said burn that last one. Got this Cherokee Nation. Snapback. Still with a tag on it. Never been worn. Don't know what it is, but never been worn. Yeah, Frank. I do see the leaves in it. I'm just going to go through all the hats now. I'll probably just grab the box. They're waiting to show Calvin some of them. Bam! Scrambled eggs. Nice. I already showed this one to Jimmy before, but Super Bowl champs, Denver Broncos, with tags. Yeah, logo athletics. That's a fun one. Got to get it listed. That is a nice one. Yeah, I got some more hats. Mitchell and Ness Giants. I already checked with Jimmy on that He already has it. So I was going to offer it to him first. Yeah, Mitchell and Ness Giants. Still with stickers. So nice little find. Anybody bank with Wells Fargo? You know, tagged. Guess they won that as a prize. Or if you're at First Citizens Bank. It seems like banks just gave away hats. Got the Super Mario 1-Up mushroom. Still with my original snapback tag. An old Reebok, the team that has no name. Reebok Dad Hat. Can't tell the year on that one. Oh yeah, I picked these up with the Richard Petty. So I got that number 3 Earnhardt. Yeah. The AJD tag, the professional baseball cap. Got that big AJD logo on the back. $19.98 Daytona 500 needs to be cleaned. The Daytona 500 40th anniversary. NASCAR racing snapback. It's really just dusty on the brim. No sweat marks on the inside. Still with the cardboard. Yeah. Yeah. It's the checkered flag sports. Which one were you checking on there? Oh, nice. Your Earnhardt one. This one definitely is worn. Another Petty hat. I mean, you can hit me up on Instagram and, hey man, shoot me an offer. But yeah, another Petty with the nice little strap. Elliston Stables with the rubber strap. That was a little funky. Got the Spurs on the Mitchell and Ness tag. Nice black and gray snapback. This one's just funny. The hat's pretty dirty. Looked like this was somebody's favorite one. 3-stripe CSX. Yeah, I knew it was going pretty good. The 3 in the Daytona. That's a good call. A fisherman is a jerk on one end of the line, waiting for a jerk on the other end. I'll be hating on fishing like that. Seaboard System Railroad. A lot of railroad hats. This was a giant box lot that I won online. Some of these are just some weird ones. See if I got anything else worth showing. Hydrocarbon recyclers. Another Frank Atkinson sheriff. I think that is it for the hats. Yeah, thanks, Calvin. Yeah, I'm getting into the hats. I got another box on the way. Be glad to do another big opening on that one. Calvin, you know what I paid for that box? Besides that Vineyard Vines, besides the Vineyard Vines and the 2 Mitchell and Ness hats, all those other vintage hats. It was 57 hats in total. I paid $70 after shipping. Some other, that's a K products. Didn't show that one. Grove Worldwide. Some pheasants on there. Yeah, Mr. Bill. I get into certain categories here and there. I'm trying to find the 3-stripe CSX. The one you were talking about. No. This is the STP. This is the Richard Petty. So I have a bunch of them. I was like, that one's one of my favorites right there. Yeah, I listed some of the K products already. If I could grab it quickly, I don't know which bin it's in. I had a vintage 80s Lowe's hat. Thing was so nice. Did you what? Here. Oh. Yeah, man. Let me find the 3 stripes one. Yeah, the only CSX ones that I remember showing was this one. This blue one. It was like that orange one. Yeah, yeah, you're talking about the Petty one. Yeah, the Petty STP 3 stripes. Wish it was the CSX one. Nah, Calvin, I'm telling you, the value's not even crazy. I really think it's in this one. Now, Calvin, you wanna see some dumb fire, bro? So I listed it, I think at 40. Never worn. Check that thing out, bro. Yeah. I saw this thing in that box, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding! This thing ain't never been worn. I mean, never been worn. Just sitting in somebody's closet for the last 40 years." I was hyped to get that one. Got a couple old Duke University 90s hats as well. So I'm getting on the hat game. Just got to get listed. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to find, man. I wish I found the phone here. Oh, thanks, Aaliyah. If she's still in there, she just commented on another video. So thanks. Glad she could check out everything. Calvin, let me find you at least a picture of the newest one that I just won. Question for all of you is like, if you're sourcing to buy big lots of stuff, where are you going to source? Like, are you looking at just a garage sale? Are you trying to find them online? Where is your go-to? So I'm pulling up my app right now. Since I already did that update on the phone, so I gotta gotta bounce y'all. Kelly Hustle SSK promo. Hey, thanks for hanging out. And like I said, any of those hats, man, before they get listed, you can find me on Instagram at Flips Finds and Fun. Hit me up, man. I'll definitely give you a deal. My auction. All right, petty hat, one more time. One more time. If you know a comp on that thing, man, you let me know. Yeah, how do you do with that, Matt? Like, I think you've tempted me a few times to go behind some of the, stores that I have around me and just go, I wonder what they got in there. Yeah. Dragon, you give me a good offer, it is yours, sir. I mean, listing it for 150 would probably do well, but like I said, love helping out my fellow folks in the community. Calvin, you ready for this? All right. All right, Chris, I see you there, buddy. No, I have not. I don't get down to races much. Calvin, I'm going to do the best I can on the phone, but check out Jack Daniels Lynchburg Lemonade, Walker Advance Plus. Don't know what that one is. Certified Southern. Looks to be Rosemary Bridge, Madison. Is Iowa your spot, man? Is that your spot? Iowa Barnstormers Arena Football. It's an old buck hunting hat. There you go. So now you can subtract. But yeah, got a big old box on the way. So I'm excited. Yeah, man. It should do good. Well, thanks, Chris. But yeah, I'll probably get that one listed. But yeah, so some more hats on their way in. As you can see, always got a ton to do. Always. Always. I'm thinking about doing some maybe some Instagram like auctions on some of my shoes. Because like I am like if you guys start sending me like your shoe sizes, I'll start sending you pictures. Because I've got like good stuff that's not even listed yet. I mean, great stuff. Stuff I've never seen before. Yeah, thanks so much, Calvin, man. I'll definitely throw that on there. And I'm glad you found some of that, man. That's true, man. That might have to go on my might have to 10.5 kangaroos. I'll have to double check. What's up? All right, good night, Chris. Thanks for hanging out, man. Always appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Thanks so much. We've had a few people new in here. As always. Yeah, I did, Calvin. Yeah, man. That orange one's fire too. So you're right, bro. I think this one will go really well. But yeah, if anybody wants to jump in the chat, you're more than willing to jump in. Trying to get all these hats away from the fishing lures. But yeah, I'll check through my 10.5s for sure. I will double check. Yeah, Dan just went through, you know, your buddy Jimmy's favorite, some My Little Ponies. But I have even smaller toys. See, Dan, we love you so much. My wife even said she was gonna ask about Dan earlier. That's true, man. I'll see what it goes for. I'll see how fast it'll move. I did show some of the lures. Some of the people weren't really interested in lures, so we moved on. Came across 9 total boxes of coins today that a friend of mine sold me. They're kind of unique, weird. Got a lot of uncirculated coins, some old vintage stuff. So I got to check into those a little bit. How you feeling, dear?
Well, it's hot in here.
Do you want to come say hi to everybody? And avoid the death trap of fishing lures? Bring my awesome wife over here. Move all the hats. Oh yeah, no, they get you. Yes, thanks so much, Matt. You're becoming the mod. Like, you're giving Jen a night off. I appreciate it, man. Guys, I love doing this so much. You guys feel like, you know, an addition to family. You know, I got the close ones, the crazy cousins, the uncles. I get the whole like group of people, which is so much fun. Fun connecting with everybody.
There's not really. Okay.
Everybody, give it up for Mrs. Flips.
Hey, everybody.
Brittany, my awesome wife. What can we update everybody on? Our next goals. This will be a fun one to talk about. You get to read her facial expressions. So we just got there's Tracy the black sheep. Hi, cousin, that we talk about sometimes. No, Tracy, thank you so much for having me on my show. Tracy helped me out when and she heard me. She said, "Oh, Krillin chased off a subscriber." You know, I show love to everybody. And Krillin was just being Krillin. I love Krillin. But she said, "Hey guys, go subscribe to Josh's channel." And Tracy, I don't know if you knew this, but I gained 20 subscribers off of your live. Thank you so much to that community. And then it's growing still. So I love it. I appreciate it. But talking about our goals, we'll give you the short story. This is what Krillin got upset about. So guys, judgment-free zone. We went on vacation to Florida. It was a goal of ours to actually go to Disney World, remember?
Mm-hmm.
For her birthday, she said, "I'm not going to Disney World if I can't do everything."
Yeah. No.
Limited
the
capacity.
Full experience of Disney.
So we said, let's still go to Florida. We went to Florida. Everything was paid for.
Mm-hmm.
eBay, reselling, this community, the people. Yes, that is planes. That is rental car.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2-bedroom condo on the beach. That was food.
Yeah,
expenses, spending money, all that, getting back home. Paid for. That was our goal.
Mm-hmm.
I think all in all, it was probably like 4,500, maybe 4,000, 3,500, something like that. The money part's not important. The fact is that we wanted to see if we could do a total vacation, hang out for my wife's birthday, and it didn't really come out of our paychecks,
Right.
which was cool. We did get time off of work. That is the advantage. And then we said, okay, goal number 2. You know, I've made like 5.
I know. I was like, I don't know what direction. We have a couple of goals, so.
So we got some short-term and long-term goals. Long-term is that Mrs. Flips will be running. Oh, sorry, midterm. I'm not going to say long-term. Long-term. Midterm is that Mrs. Flips will be the full-time operator of our eBay and possibly Macari and everything else. So what that means is, like, maybe if she goes on a part-time at her job or a job and then can put in more hours doing this, that's why she's been working on doing listings and hanging out, like working on that stuff, learning the system. She's been doing really good. But what's been really convenient is, like, she's like, okay, you're probably ready to do that. But
I'm pretty ready.
But
I'm not at the point where I love my full-time job, so I would welcome the change.
Right. But we're being patient. We want to make sure money, and we haven't even gone through a full tax season.
Right.
You know, so we want to concentrate on all that. So that's the midterm. That's something that we can look at in 2021 and really go, you know, this could be totally fine for what we need to make to really make ends meet. And then short term, I think Cajun Reseller said it. I think Ken SSK Promo said it. Running out of room.
Yeah.
So short term goal, I think I've decided on. We have to buy a pretty good size shed. Another shed. We have one shed that is for a house, for lawnmower, for all that equipment, stuff like that. But we want a place to where we can get out of the house, get into a shed. I'll probably have to finish it, drywall, all that stuff. You know, I can do all that, insulate it. Have all of our inventory out there, possibly a listing station out there.
Yeah.
Moving the photo stuff out of there, letting this be an office that I can. Guys, I have one little rack to display the stuff I like. This is Dan's nightmare. Dan is a minimalist.
Yeah, no. Don't show me up.
No, I can't. Especially not now. I got to do a cleanup after today. But yeah, the getting it out there lets us walk away out of the house. It's kind of like take a shower and go out to an office, even though it'd be outside. It just gets us Lonnie. If you guys know Lonnie, it's kind of his concept. Get out. It makes me go to a place and do work. Like, get out of the house, do work. And even though it's right in his driveway.
Right.
Great question, Dan.
What Tracy just said. Well, for us anyways. Yeah. So with your full-time job.
With my full-time job, we'd still have insurance, things like that. Rally Roots actually did a video very recently, things to think through before you go full-time. They make enough money. They don't have kids, so that's a big. I think they would switch to insurance, but they don't pay insurance right now. They were actually talking about how they just set aside money as a separate budget for hospital visits, dental, anything like that. So they're just paying pretty much cash for all their stuff, which I think they're a 6-figure reselling couple. With YouTube income and a lot of different streams of income, which we would also open up to having different streams of income, different things coming in. I definitely want to explore that, but I do have insurance covered with my job. I love what I get to do. I'm honored to do it. But all right, see you later. Have a good one, Ken. Guys, Ken will have a video coming out soon. I'm excited. I am excited. But yeah, getting the shed out there, I think, gives us space in here to get some of our house back. We might have some other like crazy things coming up, you know, in our lives and everything pretty soon. So working on this and getting the space in the house and all that will be really good. I think another goal. I got all kinds of crazy goals. we want to like make some revenue to take care of some things around the house. We need a new front porch. We just want to pay a landscaper to come do our yard.
Yeah.
We're not good at that.
No, not good at it.
We're not patient.
Don't enjoy it. Just come make it look good. Please and thank you.
If it was my son's choice, he wants a pool in the backyard. Dan, I just show him your videos. You know, just Jimmy coming out of the water and over. Well, that's why he gets nightmares. But if he just sees Jimmy just Bo Derekking out of the pool. But we want to just do some upgrades to the house. Just some minor things, I think. Like I said, the shed will help with the house. That'll take care of that. I would also like to have a truck. Not an expensive truck. Like a $1,500 truck.
Yeah.
Something to...
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Something that I can go source for more than my... It's not just for sourcing. It's just for many, many times that I've needed a truck.
Right. And
I haven't been able to haul stuff, or I'm asking for somebody else. It's just no fun. So all in all, I think with those three things on a small scale, I think large scale, that's about $5,000 worth of stuff to do. On like landscaping will probably cost $1,500 on that end. Probably more than $5,000. If I get a truck for $1,500, that's $3,000. I think the front porch would probably cost about $2,000 to $2,500 to really redo. What's crazy? What's up, Dave? Thanks for hanging out, man. I gotta hit you up on Instagram, man. I want to pick your brain on some stuff. You got me hyped because that's my long-term goal. Is if you guys haven't seen Dave's new video, love that eBay spot. I commented on there. You picked my brain for the next 24 months of what I'm working towards. So love that, man. But yeah, working on the projects there. We also want to throw some money in savings. We want to prepare for tax season.
Yeah.
We want to be ready for that so that we don't get bit this year. Been doing pretty good saving my receipts and keeping track of all that.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot.
It will. And then going through, oh, more video suggestions. Those are great. But yeah, I think the less than 3-year goal, where I think we can be, especially if she goes full-time next year, I think we'll ramp up production of what we're able to do. Opening some other venues and platforms to make some money. Gonna start branding some probably merchandise in the next year or two. Small stuff. I'm a hat guy. I'd love to get some hats made. Definitely do some stickers and fun stuff like that. Dave makes some incredible socks.
Yeah.
Dave's the man. I'm telling you. And just really having just an opportunity to like get the brand out there a little bit more. Going with a cool logo, an F3 logo. I just want to call it like F3, tearing up your thrift store, tearing up your yard sale. But yeah, just having fun. And but the 3-year goal is to do exactly, I'm telling you, Tesla picker, Dave, you inspire me just seeing what your imagination was doing with that square footage. I've always looked at it, I was like, man, if I could have 1,500, 2,000 square feet. Dave, what was the square footage of those rooms you showed? Like, what are you kind of looking at? Let me know in the chat there, man. But having a space, the shed would be a temporary fix. I think it could work, but where I do see us growing and going, I want to have like 2 to 3 part-time employees on a level of like just helping with listing, possibly sourcing. You know, I've been contacted by 2 people. I don't have the capital yet, but I've been contacted by 2 people to just buy out estate sales. I think I could have got a really good deal from a guy if we weren't going on vacation. I think he was literally going to let me buy out everything in the house for $1,500. And when you start thinking about that, I don't have anywhere. I've learned from a few people really good systems on where they want to go doing that. But for where we are right now. I take it step by step. I don't put the cart before the horse. We're enjoying this ride. We're having a great time. Selling stuff. What'd you say earlier when those table covers sold? You like when we sell random
the
stuff?
Random stuff. I was like, what even is this? Like, but hey, it's making money. It's great.
Yeah, 630 square foot. And I love the layout of what you're looking at there. I was thinking bigger, man. And I was like, oh,
yeah, I mean, if it's just for...
Like, he had 3 separate rooms. He gets an entire inventory room. He said, you know, he's going to try to do his socks there. So all the stuff he does in printing. To have a place to, happy wife, happy life. We've been working. That's what I worked on this weekend, getting a lot of stuff out of the living room and the house and getting it all in this room and getting it organized. And then going through and saying, to have somewhere else to where if she could stop by Starbucks, get coffee, and go into a office or business, or I get off work one day and I can run there and pack up shipments and have that. Or that's the other great thing. If you have a place where they do that, you could hire that part-time person that you trust. You know, don't get a Joe Schmo off the street, but find somebody that knows what you do, not maybe interested in what you do, but would be loyal to you, and they can get a key and they can go in and work however many hours. And the way I'd probably pay it out is say you get X amount of dollars per X amount of listings. They can devote how much time they want to it because they're going to make money off of their listings. They can make money off the work they put into it. But having a place that they could go to, photo booth's already set up, everything's already set up.
Yeah,
I'd love that. Instead of giving a key to your house, you know, it's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Just like if you had a shed, there's a few people that I would trust to pull in my driveway and walk into a shed in the backyard. Other than that, nah. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
How many rooms do we have stuff in? 3?
3, yeah. I'm like, okay, let's consolidate.
In this office.
This is our living room.
And we see, I was even envious of you, man. You were like, the basement. I was like, yeah, I wish I had a basement.
Yeah.
We're using the sunroom in the back, corner of the living room. I know you said it, man. You were like, I jog by this place.
Yeah, it's really convenient.
I don't have anything quite that close, but there is stuff in the county that I live in that I don't think would be bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's still on the route to where we're going these days anyways.
Yeah. So we'd be able to get to it pretty quick. I'm just excited, man. I am. The YouTube channel has been growing. That's not the main goal. I ain't gonna lie like anybody else. You know, it's not gonna make money for a while, but just the opportunity to see it grow and to help people reach their goals. Getting to know people in this community has just been amazing. It really has. It's been game-changing, learning people's families. And what we want to do with our live that we're going to be doing every Tuesday night, it's the Josh and Jake show. Yaakov Benz, if you've seen him, he's the main guy in everybody's chat. He has 1 video to his name. He has more subscribers than a lot of people that have been doing this for a year. Great guy. He loves helping out other people in the reselling community. We're going to be hosting a show where we do get to do a deeper dive interview. It's where we get to know the people behind the reseller. We want to know, you know, what you're passionate about with your family, what those goals are. You know, what have you learned besides reselling through this time? Maybe some things have just changed in your life for the better. Maybe it's been worse and you've had to pick back up. Whatever it is, I want to learn some favorite things about what you do, why you do it, what your passions are. Maybe, you know, what your favorite cereal is. That's a big giveaway with a lot of people. Just telling you. But yeah, that's what we're doing on that show. If you're interested in ever joining in with our, hey, what's up, Nikki T? If you're ever joining, kind of looking forward to it. I really do, especially when you have YouTube content. I like to go backlog everybody's stuff because I want to see like from beginning to end and really pick out some things that I can really, honor the person that we're able to interview in the show, but also like see what you've learned over time. I like what Dave was saying here. YouTube has taught me a lot. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's been awesome. Nikki T, the fan. Loved what you and your husband have been able to do on the 127. the extremely long yard sale. Glad y'all had a lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. A lot of great stuff and some not so great stuff. But yeah, I want to know what your goals are, everybody. I want to know, they don't have to be extreme or extravagant. I love some people that are like, I just want to list 50 items a week.
Yeah.
I had somebody in the live earlier that said, I want to list 7 things a day. Those are great goals.
Mm-hmm.
But I say, like, if you don't have vision, if you don't have goals,
Yeah, you're just doing it.
Yeah, don't just do it to do it, because if you don't make things to strive towards, and don't do it to compete with everybody, that's the other bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can be inspired by other people, but don't just say like, oh, I'm gonna be better than Nikki.
Right.
I'm gonna
like them.
no. I love learning new products. I love getting into stuff, but it's more so it's like, man, I want my wife to be doing something that she's gonna get more joy out of. I want to see our family just be more fortunate to live life a little bit better, a little differently. I want to possibly give a paycheck to some of my friends. Like, that'd be really cool. People that can help us out and see this grow. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And my wife's getting into a shoe game. Yeah, that's the other fun stuff. Yeah, she's got a new pair of shoes on order.
Mm-hmm.
That I tried to find her something for her birthday, so I didn't order them for her birthday. I waited till her birthday to order them. But hold on, I don't want everybody fussing at me. I had designed them weeks ago. I just didn't pull the trigger. So for the Air Hirachi Street Lows, you can design them with color schemes and everything else. And I designed her a pair that I thought she would like, and she really did like them.
Really good.
So when we were in Florida, try to find some shoes and stuff. Nothing she was crazy about. You got some shoes.
I had some shoes, but none that were like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
I love these.
So
I do like the shoes I wore today. My new Adidas.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
I like them. They're comfortable too.
See, she's getting into shoes. Told you. See,
I've been more of like sandals. That's my kind of shoes.
I need to find these leopard prints.
Cute. But
so we're having fun. We're enjoying this. My son got to open a ton of Hot Wheels that I didn't feel like listing. I'm telling you, we just have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He came through and he was hanging out and being such a good helper with that. He was being so nice. She didn't even know this. And then I started digging through the unlisted to find toys.
Like, what can
I said, what's in here that I haven't listed yet? So what I did is I pulled out enough of the Hot Wheels cars to basically cover my cost for what I paid for a big box of them. And then I let him open 10 or 11 packs, which he was just having.
Yeah.
Oh, he was having a good time. So he got some Hot Wheels. I got to have fun and hang out with my son in here. He inspected. Let me turn the camera so they can see.
All of these.
The little pet shop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got some more listing to do. He was inspecting every single one.
Dogs.
What's this one?
The frog.
He was excited. He wanted to hang out with Dad in here. But we're getting stuff done. How many listings did you do?
Yeah, 4 shirts done.
4 shirts. I
Got a
got.
couple of things on Facebook earlier today. Whoa.
Don't stab yourself with the lures. Yeah, we got some stuff listed on Marketplace. Bigger items that would cost a fortune to ship, but they should bring in some good money.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki T knows about, or her husband knows about those metal detectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up one at Goodwill, and so we're just gonna sell it on Facebook Marketplace. It's not a high end one. It'll bring probably $80, something like that.
Close to Pigeon Forge.
Uh-huh.
That area.
That's my spot. Yeah, for my larger items, we've had some pretty good success. I've been able to flip golf bags like in the same week. either from a thrift store or yard sale, stick it right back on Facebook Marketplace. Didn't have to ship it out. I'm waiting a little while since it's local. When it gets close to our fall time, I picked up a Burton snowboard from Goodwill. That'll probably bring in a nice little $100 bill. So some of my larger stuff, I do pretty good on Marketplace. I haven't done any. I'm not interested in doing any of the shipping stuff. I actually shipped out of eBay. Somebody bought something off of eBay. We did it through PayPal and I shipped it, but it wasn't through the eBay. I mean the Facebook shipping thing. They bought it on Marketplace is what I meant to say. And she said, "Hey, can I pay you through PayPal? Can you ship it up to me?" And she paid shipping. But now that they're doing it, I ain't touching it. I ain't about that. I ain't about that life. But yeah, and I think we're gonna. I keep saying it. We need to.
You just need to.
Macari.
Do it, yeah.
We got to get on Macari. We got toys that will go.
We got
fast.
Yeah.
I just got all these My Little Ponies.
Yeah, it's all good. All plenty of stuff.
Yeah, we got a little bit of stuff. Just a little bit. I think literally just around me right now
There's like
are 400 unlisted
hundreds of items. It's
400 unlisted items that I can reach in any direction.
I mean, yeah, you're not kidding. Like Lowe's Pet Shop, hats, shoes, lures, wrestling figures, hundreds of things.
The death pal struggles.
Yeah.
Struggle is real, y'all.
Working one at a time.
The struggle
That's all you can do.
Is real.
One at a time. I like the color of it.
Look, she's gonna find hats now.
I don't wear hats, but I like the color.
The burgundy.
Yep.
But yeah, I know, like, you guys, I thank you all. You're such a huge inspiration. Like, I love watching your stuff. I love hanging out. I love seeing what everybody does, what their specialty is. But not just that. I love seeing, like, Dave, the other, like, highlight of that video. I mean, I ain't gonna talk about the fact that he beat you, but it's you spending time with your son. I mean, that's the kind of stuff we like to do. It's showing that we do have fun with our family. We have a good time hanging out. And when you take time off or you're hanging out with your spouse and stuff like that, like, that's the cool part. That's the fun stuff. Is just like spending time and doing this and having family goals and stuff like that and celebrating that stuff. That's when you feel like you're getting to know people on another level, not just like I bought this and I sold this.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I love that we bring to this community, that we get to hang out, we get to talk, we get to share, we get to experience a little bit of glimpse into each other's lives and encourage one another and be there for one another. And in the times that we're kind of going through, like, I think it's needed.
Yeah.
I think it's needed to connect with people. See, there you go. I knew it. I knew you let him. I knew you let him. I saw that top spin serve you had. I know my ping pong days. I know that. So did you see the game that we played online today? So I'm an online pastor, so we did a pre-show.
A little bit of it. A little bit.
We did. Oh, thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate that. We try. We ain't perfect at all. But we like to have fun. So we did a game, and I want to ask people in here. This was pretty fun. We had a picture of some items, and we said, based on the geography, what do you say?
Okay. Yeah.
So the first one was a trash can.
Yeah.
Do you call it a trash can or a garbage can?
No. It's a trash can.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a trash can.
I said it was based on if you were in trouble or not. You'll never fuss at me and say, did you take the garbage out?
I don't ever say garbage.
But if you were being nice, you'd be like, you would tell Cohen, throw the garbage in the trash can.
I say, can you throw your trash away?
See, I think when people are being nice, they say garbage. When they're being like, throw that trash away. See, Dave says trash. Okay. All right. Well, that's a energy can, but all right, drinks, canned drinks, soda fountains. Is it soda Is it pop? There's some of the people that just call every soda Coke.
Coke, yeah. That's definitely a geography thing.
Okay.
It's soda. To me.
The one that I laughed the hardest. My
I'll
co-host, Brooke.
Now he said or garbage. I don't know.
Exactly. I do the same thing. Mary said garbage.
I just say trash. I don't think I ever say garbage.
No. The funniest one, and I said, Brooke, did you do this on purpose? Brooke is my co-host for our online church. See?
Pop.
Pop.
I don't
Soda.
ever say pop. Pop is what I call my grandpa.
It's geography. I'm telling you.
It is.
She held up 2 signs that you can get at Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever, and we all go to them. Do you go to garage sales or yard sales? What are they called?
I think we even got signs that said garage sale, but it's
We
a
ain't
yard
got-
sale.
we don't have a
We don't have a
garage.
garage. It's just a yard sale.
Garage sales and yard sales.
I mean, I guess
laughed.
there's really the difference. Like, you could really have stuff in your garage and people come to your garage and that's where you have the sale. Or you could have the stuff out in your yard like we
See?
did.
Chris said everything is Coke. See, I told you.
No, Coke is Coke.
Dan says soda. Representing out in Colorado. Garage sales.
I just say yard sale.
I
Yard
see.
sailing.
Y'all know the thumbnails. You've seen them. It's torn. I think we could split the country. When people are like, "No, I went to yard sales today," and they're like, "No, I went to some garage sales." Like, it's on their thumbnails. It's very split. All right. Then I had to take corrective action. Okay. I'll let them debate on what they call this. She held up a pair of some 97 Air Maxes. Okay. Nice shoes. Nice shoes. She said, "Do you call these shoes or sneakers?" Oh, yeah. She was going to learn today. She did. I let them debate. She was like, "We call them tennis shoes." And she was like, "Well, yeah, I just call like every tennis shoe a sneaker." I was like, wrong. I was like, there is a class and level of sneakers.
Okay.
Let me find something. Okay. Folks, these
That's a tennis shoe.
are tennis shoes. These are tennis shoes. These
Or sneakers.
are sneakers.
Okay, I get it.
These are sneakers.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, you're not calling this a tennis shoe.
There are other shoes that are even basketball shoes. But there are sneakers, people. There are sneakers. When you say sneakerhead, they ain't rocking no Brooks
A tag sale.
Tag sale. I have never heard that.
I think I've heard that, but I think I don't know, it's been a while.
Where are we both from?
Virginia.
Virginia.
We're from here.
We have family in Tennessee.
In Tennessee. Yeah.
That's where your family's from. My mom lived there for a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah. Chris says all shoes.
Just shoes.
No, Chris, there's boots too.
Different kind of shoes.
Like these aren't shoes or sneakers.
They're boots.
These are some nice Timberland, almost like a chocolate style, just high ankle. That's bad when you can just reach over and grab
All the
a
unlisted
bin
stuff.
of shoes. Do I got anything else? Cool? I mean, if y'all ain't know though, them Brooks though, them Ghost 10s, they're still shoes, but they comp pretty good. Tennis shoes, cause I'm old. At least you ain't calling them Bobos.
That's the type of shoe. Those are some knockoffs. Some Bobos.
I found the guy. I hadn't even told my wife this story. Anybody know that guy that does the trunk deal? I ain't talking about buying that stuff out the trunk. This guy, he's my newest shoe connection. I met him in Goodwill. We were walking through Goodwill. Mary said, "What's a Bobo?"
It's just like a
Bobo,
knockoff.
Bobo
pair
when
of
you got them
shoes,
Reebok
like-
classics, but they ain't got no Reebok on them.
Yeah,
they're
Bobos.
Bobos.
Or like some little kids, but they're not kids. They're just, I
Yeah.
don't know,
When you
off
got
brand.
you got Nikes, but they got the Newport swoosh. Those are Bobos. Tennis like the sport? I know. People say they'll call everything tennis shoes. Like a running shoe is a tennis shoe. Rebecca was on there. She said, well, I'm from Arkansas. We say tennis shoe.
Tennis shoe.
Tennis shoe.
Tennis shoe.
I said, well, that makes sense. But this guy, I've run into him. We've chatted a few times, and I see him in a lot of thrift stores. But he's very selective on buying stuff. He's usually just chatty, walking around. And I went to go pick up a pair of shoes, and he says, yeah, those are nice, man. I said, yeah. And he saw me. When I go in there, I throw like 5 to 20 pair of shoes. I'm like,
as soon as he walks in the door.
I'm like, I go. If I know it's going to make me $10 to $15 or more, yeah, I'm picking it up. And he goes, yeah, man, you're getting some nice stuff. And I said, yeah. You know, I sell these. I give them away. I give them away to my coworkers and stuff. And then he turned around and he goes, oh, yeah, me too. I sell them. I sell shoes too. I said, where? He goes, in my trunk. I said, what? He said, yeah, I buy shoes and I sell them out of my trunk. I said, what you got? He said, see me after you're done. So I buy all my stuff in Goodwill. That man backed his car up, opened up his trunk. Here's the sweet part. He doesn't like, I like what Dan said. We'll call him that. Sneakers, tennis shoes, all that. I like athletic shoes, running shoes, basketball shoes, Jordan, some high-end stuff. I don't do much on dress shoes. This guy only does dress shoes.
Oh, okay.
Guess what he has sitting in the midst of his dress shoes? Jordans. He said, yeah, I don't deal with these, but if they're in good shape, I'll pick them up. I said, what do you want for them? He said, same Goodwill price, $6. I was like, yes, sir, no problem, $6. So my connection with him is now, and he likes going after the stuff that even in dress shoes, I'll pick up Cole Haan, I'll pick up some of that stuff. He goes after the Stacey Adams. He likes to sell it to some of the church folks. Like that's what he does good with,
yeah.
Which is a great market for him. He goes, yep, I drive into town, I pop the trunk, I sell some shoes. And I was like, if you come across basketball shoes, athletic shoes, stuff like that are any, and I told him like 4 brands. He said, yeah, I'll keep them in the trunk. And when you find some dress shoes, we'll do a swap.
There you go.
I got me a trunk shoe seller. I was like, those are the connects. I got my buddy Todd, who's my shirt connect.
Yeah.
Traded him 3 shirts for a pair of Air Maxes. Church shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're still a category of church shoes. They are. All right, good night, Mary. Appreciate you. Dan, you also say golf shoes. Because there's such thing as golf shoes. Treasure trunk. That's what I'll start calling it.
Yeah.
That's his treasure trunk. Nah, man, I love finding people that I can connect and especially when they're good at a source. So Todd said the same thing, man. You find shirts that'll work for me. He goes to some swap meets and stuff like that, and he'll pick up shoes. He's like, I'm even selling off my personal Jordan collection. So I was like, we can talk.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, do you guys use any type of like? You got source partners. You got people that you know they go after a good product. I got another guy. I haven't called him yet. He's a record guy. I've run into him in 3 Goodwills. One up by the airport, one down here. I've seen him like he travels.
Mm-hmm.
And he is flipping through the vinyls, every single one. He used to run a record company, so he sells these guys to his clients online, like stuff that they're looking for. So he's not even going after what's popular or sells popular. He has a list of what he's looking for. So same thing. I mean, he's a pit master too. You're talking about having 2 crazy jobs. He gave me his card and he says, call me. If you find a bulk lot of vinyls, I'll buy them off of you. Because he's looking for 3 or 4 rare ones out of the middle. So I love it. Finding these connections.
Mary said she's not leaving. She was saying goodnight to Matt. Matt's leaving.
Oh, Matt's leaving. Okay. All right. Good night, Matt. He might already be gone. I know. I'm sad, but I guess that's good news for LSU. You don't have to have a losing season. So I'm just speaking trash because I'm just talking trash. Tennessee's not. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Chris, I like the guy like he has. I have been able to find a lady that runs a thrift store, and she buys tons. She buys tons of storage units. And guess what? What did I tell you she likes out of her storage units?
Furniture.
She wants furniture.
Furniture.
She doesn't want the other stuff. She sells it, but she don't care about it. She wants furniture. She was throwing away bags of clothes. So I got her connected with Todd. So Todd's now buying the excess clothes off of her. He's going through the bags, and he'll just donate them to Goodwill or whatever else if they're not worth anything. And now she's giving me great deals because I'm getting her connections for furniture. Like I sold a typewriter that she sold me for $40, brand new in the box. Sold that for $200. I mean, she gives me great deals. Yeah, but Chris, that's what I'm saying. I don't go to the storage units. She's going to the units. She has to buy all of it.
She just wants the furniture.
If she can get rid of it quickly and I can buy it in bulk from her, that's what I'm working on. I told her I'll be a direct buyer on some of your small hard good items. She already has a buyer on clothing. Guess what she gets to take out of the whole unit? Furniture. That's a win-win. She gets some cash in her pocket, and she's going to sell her furniture because she does good with it apparently. And I'm going to have a supply of stuff to sell. My buddy's going to have a supply of stuff to sell. That's the kind of network I like. So it's a great question. Good question, Dan. Yes, Mary. Now I just have to find a place to put all the stuff. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger on some of those things. Because where are we going to put it?
In the living room.
Hi, we're moving our living room out of the living room. We're going to put our couch in our bedroom.
We don't have a living room.
Just come to our inventory house.
Yeah.
But looking for a good deal on a shed right now. Most likely a 12 by 20. 12 by 20. I'm going to do that math stuff. You know, what your phones are made to do. 240 square feet. Not bad. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Chris.
Yeah, that's fine.
How has it been compensating for you, Chris? Because I know, yes, with more time, but, you know, covering cost of living is no fun. How's it been for you, though, man? Ooh, coins. Chris, can I send you some pictures of some coins?
Yeah. A lot today.
I got a ton today. $70 for, it's like 7 cigar boxes full of coins. So, a lot. Comes a listing room.
Yeah.
The pre-list room. It's the room that you put the stuff in that you say, oh, I'll get to that.
I need to get that listed.
I need to get that listed, but it's in the, it's like if I gave everything like a pull tab like DMV, I probably got product that's been waiting in line for 4 minutes.
And some of these bins back there. Yeah.
A lot of it's closed. No, it's not.
There's a couple of bins of clothes. I just decided that I would dedicate myself to that. So, because you'll never do it.
I will. If I really, really like it, I'll
if
sell it.
If you run out of other things to list, sure, you'll list clothes.
Like, there's nothing to sell. Look, I love all these hats and I haven't listed them. I mean, I learned tonight that I have a $150 hat.
That's
so
good.
That pays for the box twice. Yo. Well, does anybody else have any other questions for myself or my wife, Mrs. Flips? Any other questions before we wrap it up? Dan, I could have used your help earlier tonight, man. How's the song go? My Little Pony.
Princess
My
Pony
Little
or something.
Pony. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. Yeah. Had a bunch of My Little Ponies that I gotta look up. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, do I have a favorite ninja source? Favorite ninja source.
Because we did the source challenge video.
Yeah, I still have. It's hard because I still have to look up like a lot of stuff. I'm not quite as, I don't want to call you trigger happy, but you know, as far as just knowing like, oh, this will be good. Like I still am like, oh, let me look it up. Is it worth it? Like figuring all of that out. What would be my favorite?
What's been the easiest for you when you look at something and you're like, oh, this would be good?
I mean, probably shoes.
She has been able to look at shoes pretty easy.
Probably shoes.
Guys,
I mean, I did
she picked this up.
because I knew the brand on that, and it was in really good condition.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been worn.
I mean, it looks practically brand new.
It's new without
But
tags.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but maybe I'll say shoes, just because I think helping you list, that's what I would help list the most. So I think I've learned the most about shoes, so it's easier for me to look at them and know, you know, I can kind of look at some of the brands too and just be like, I know for sure that these are good, and then I'll probably have to look them up more so than you would to just know if it's, you know, actually worth it. But I'd say for now,
I would say if she took a GoPro and she went to a thrift store, I know she would confidently go to the shoe section.
Yeah.
I think if she went to hard goods or clothes, she would take a lot of time.
Hard goods,
probably look up.
I typically gravitate to things that are still like scannable in the package type, because if it's not, I'm like, I don't really know anything about this. So.
But shoes, I would say you can confidently go to it, and you're like, ooh, the condition of these Brooks are good, or these Nikes are good.
Yeah.
That's very true. It's very true. She's getting into clothing though. Same thing. So, and that's part of the history, like you just said. Before she was listing clothes, somebody was talking about I think it was Harry Tornado was actually talking today. He hired a part-time person to create draft listings. Yeah, and that's what I was doing. That's what you were doing for shoes. Yeah. So, and we'll see with clothes. For me, I think it's different too, because I just enjoy shopping in general. So for clothes in the thrift stores, that's the most of what they have. So for me, it can get a little overwhelming because every single item on the rack is different, and you have to look through every single one if that's what you're going for. So for me, I can look through a little bit and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too much. I'm going on to something else. So definitely not clothes. I don't enjoy sourcing clothes, but. Do y'all? That was another one we said. Do we say you guys or y'all? That was another one of our questions. Do we sell on Poshmark?
Where in the sentence? No.
Nope.
No, I have
Facebook Marketplace.
Poshmark downloaded, but more.
She shops on. She shops on Poshmark. No, the only other one, and I know you've had some success on some other platforms, Chris. The only other one that we have wanted to explore is Mercari.
Yeah.
Doesn't get as much traffic as eBay, but everybody says sales have been faster when you know the specific stuff that Mercari. Everything I've heard, Mercari's. Everybody's like, no, you can sell tons of stuff on Mercari, but every time somebody says toys, they're like Mercari, and they're selling quite regularly. Not that it's only known for Mercari. We're not branding it that way, but from what I heard, I don't always go by what I've heard, but I want to see the experience. So we have one item list. You guys saw it in the live. Those wrestling figures, I want to totally list those through Mercari just to see how they go. So that way we can have a separate, almost like SKU of WWE figures on Mercari. So that's the only one. I found some small figures and don't know how to find out what they are. How do you look up stuff? That's a great question. I learned from Kat, the nurse flipper. Small figurines, even like porcelain, glassware, things like that. That's when Kat showed me on the eBay app. Taking the photo of the item will find you other items that look like it. So for instance,
Yeah,
all
of
these
these, and they just have like
little pet shops. So they have certain eye colors and stuff like that. Taking the photo of it, eBay tried to find me something that was exactly like it or similar to it. I have been able to do it on some vintage porcelain and things like that, and it does work. It at least gets you a listing you can duplicate, or it gets you a listing that is comparable. So I was very, very excited for that.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say Google too. What Dan said.
Yeah. Yep, Google Lens. Justin was talking about that earlier. Cajun, what are you seeing faster traffic on, Mercari or eBay, Chris? Got to get going, Mary. Got to make that first sale. Because it is fun to buy. But it is more fun to hear that cha-ching. And to check, as for right now, PayPal, until managed payments, which I got my second email. So.
And you'll start learning more, like, as you list. Like, I mean, I know, like you said, looking up and learning all kinds of things is definitely good beforehand, so you don't just go in blind and, but, as you go and list and do it more, you'll kind of learn, like, okay, well, I did that last time, but maybe I should have done it this way or, done this differently. So I think just doing it too helps.
I'm going to try the photo thing on this My Little Pony. So I got the heart. So it showed me My Little Ponies. That's heart with a longer trail down the leg. I think I have that one. It doesn't show me solds, which I do not like, but it has given me a bunch of these unicorns. So it works pretty good. But it just gives me a listed, not, well, you can get to the solds, but it doesn't give you the option to click right over it. On the app, that is. So he said eBay's still faster because of the audience. Yep. But I like the advertising Mercari is doing. Also not sure I'm going to like managed payments. I'm hearing good stuff with it. A lot of people, I think Jimmy figured out the math really easy. He was talking about it. He goes, well, I either got to wait to get an end of the week. So what they do is you don't get paid instantly. Payment goes to them. They're working out doing, reduced fees or no fees and stuff like that. And then eBay gives you, they either drop it to you every other day or once a week. So you can have a big lump at the week. And Jimmy was like, well, wait, if I sell stuff every day, I'm still going to get paid every day. It'll just be the day behind. It's not like you're only going to get paid every other day.
Well, yeah, if
I sell 5 items today and 5 items tomorrow.
Right.
As long as I don't have a day where I don't sell anything, it'll just keep rolling.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's true.
You can't be a reseller if you don't sell anything. You're just a buyer. You can do it, Mary. You got this, Mary. Or, Mary, you just be the network and you find a reseller around you and you just double your money real quick.
Right, sell the reseller. Yeah.
Leave some meat on the bone for them.
Or just start with just like, I don't know, 5 things. That's kind of what we did. Just list like 5 things. Because then you're going to sell your first thing. You're like, oh my gosh, I sold something. This is awesome.
Let me try this one.
List more.
And guess what, Mary? Don't compare yourself to everybody else. Our first pictures were ugly. They were on the carpeted floor right here with bad lighting. And you know what was crazy? It sold.
Right.
You can make your stuff get better
that's what
over
I'm saying.
time.
Like as you go, you'll learn more and
start
get better
somewhere.
as you go.
That's the coolest part. great news today. Nobody knows her. Her name's Brooke. She's awesome. She just told me. She said, I picked my first 10 items. That was the homework I gave her. She goes, I picked my first 10 items to sell. So what are they? She said, 8 pairs of clothing and 2 pairs of shoes. So 8 pieces of clothing, 2 pairs of shoes.
I could see her doing good at clothes.
I told her to get Poshmark and go crazy.
She could do good at clothes.
She knows clothes. She knows good high-end clothes.
Yeah.
All right, Cajun Reseller, you said you like to sell coins. With managed payments, there is a whole list of things you can't that cannot be sold.
Wow.
Coins is one of them.
I don't like that you can't sell certain things.
Yeah. eBay's kind of asking people to go to other platforms, but the win for the buyer is now people can pay in a lot of different ways. They can pay with a credit card. They can pay eBay a lot of ways.
Gotcha.
So they're thinking and it will. It's like if you went to a restaurant that only took checks, and you're walking around with a debit card.
Yeah.
So if a buyer, because now you can find an eBay listing by a Google search.
That's true.
So now if that person finds your listing because of a Google search, they can click directly on it, pay with their debit card.
Gonna hurt myself on this.
They can pay with their debit card and boom, buy your product really fast. So I like that win. Instead of people now that don't have anything. Mm-hmm. You're probably going to see a lot more users with no feedback.
That's true, because my grandpa was asking about buying something on eBay, and he asked how you paid, and I said through PayPal, and he was like, nope, doesn't have a PayPal, so didn't want to set one up, so not buying it on eBay.
So all it's going to encourage is, yes, for the other stuff that doesn't sell on there, watch Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, they're going to be the new coin dealer. They're going to be the new whatever you can't sell elsewhere. So and I think that's good. I think, what did I hear? I know Dan will laugh at that one. They said eBay is for the baby boomer generation, and then Mercari is for millennials and Gen Z. They're buying the same stuff. They just like it for different reasons. It's a smaller crowd. It's not as well established. There have been people that have been in eBay for 15 years. Yeah. I mean, eBay's been going for a while.
Yeah.
I forgot who said that they used to have to write a check in to eBay. So it's been going on for a while. eBay's had its longevity, but new apps, I don't think they'll dethrone eBay, but they're just new opportunities. Look at Amazon. Amazon hasn't killed eBay, but Amazon's a vital source for people to get stuff. So I think that's what eBay's trying to do. They're trying to make it easier for any buyer to come through and get their stuff. So pretty cool. Yeah, Cajun, I'll have to do some fun Q&A with you on coins, man. You can give me some roundabout info. But yeah, we've been doing this live for 2.5 hours.
It's time for me to go to bed.
I do too.
You'd be better with staying up late often doing this than I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I stay up watching you?
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out. Be sure to hang out with us Tuesday night. I need to go ahead and make the little thumbnail. It'll be Yakov and I on Tuesday night at 10 p.m. with a special guest. We're going to be opening up more special guests. Still waiting for the confirmation for special guests. That's the other reason I'm going to make the thumbnail. We're going to have different people where we get to interview and have a good hangout time. To get to know people more than reselling. Reselling is the connection. Like Dan. Dan's not a reseller, but Dan is a connection because of reselling. To get to know people on just that deeper level of them, their family, their passions, their life. We just want to evolve that. But we also like just talking about family and having fun and challenging each other to grow and do better, and just as humans, individuals. So be sure to hang out with us. It'll be right here on my channel, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if that works for you all, I love it. It's 11:30 here. Yep, 11:30 here. I have to make him a. Let me do that real quick for you. If I make you a moderator, it should let you add the link. All right, you can add it now. I'll keep the chat open until you can share that link for Chris. There's the link. Thanks so much for sharing. Have a great one. We got Mary. We got BB0647. Drop your name in there as well. Dan, Chris. There's probably some other people listening in the background, hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being part of the fun family. This is Flips Finds Fun. We got Mrs. Flips. Little baby Flips went to sleep. He's a sweet little man. Caleb. Nice to meet you, Caleb. I know I've seen you in the chat a few times. Thanks for hanging out. We love bringing you content. Some positive fun reselling where you can flip stuff, find stuff, and have some fun. Have a great one. Have a wonderful, blessed week. Get some great sales. Share your fun stories with me on Instagram at Flips Finds Fun. Always love laughing and having a good time. We'll see you on the next one. I was saying the next flippity flop, but it makes me sound like a really old man.
Yeah, please don't say that.
Next flippity flop. No.
Don't say that.
Have a great one, everybody. Have a great night. Let's talk to you again soon. See you Tuesday night.
Good night.